Greetings. Welcome to the Kentucky Virtual Library training video on NoveList for Elementary. NoveList is used for readers advisory, so you can find titles on particular topics. There's a recommended reads area. You can learn about different genres and find recommended reads for that genre and so much more. Today we'll start at kyvl.org. And I'm going to go to Databases on the orange menu and choose NoveList. I'd like to point out the For Librarians and Educators page that we have. This is just for resources related to NoveList. We have the tech support information. We have search strategy handouts that you can print. The training outlines from KYVL are out here that you can download. There's a promo kit with logos, bookmarks, flyers, etc. There are some other things about NoveList and then training videos from the NoveList team. I'm going to go to NoveList page and open up NoveList. Now there are 4 ways to approach the content. There are pre-made lists under recommended reads down the left-hand side. There's a menu bar across the top that I can choose items from. There is explanatory pages on genres, which link off to recommended reads lists. You can browse genres, you can look at Readalikes and more from this main area. But we're going to start with the recommended reads down the left-hand side. I'm going to choose ages 0 to 8, and under I Feel, I want to choose I Feel Scared. So here's my list. So this covers toddlers through 2nd grade, and it defaults to a grid view. I like the detailed view, so I'm going to change that. And here I have my list. Here's the Lexile level for each title and the accelerated reader. Now, if I've already looked at one of these or read one of these books with my students, I can do a title read-alike or an author read-alike and get other recommendations. Let's go back to the NoveList homepage. Now, if you have students a little bit older that you're looking for titles for, I can choose age 9 through 12. And I'm going to go this time to If You Like and Captain Underpants. So this is a list of recommended titles. If a student liked Captain Underpants, then here are a number of titles that they might be interested in. And again, this is the grid view. I can change this to the detailed view and get a synopsis of each title so I can immediately see what it's about. Now at this point, I can share this. I can print it. I can also save it if I need to. It just depends on what your student needs or what you're doing at that time. This go around, I'm going to go to Browse By, Appeal, and these are appeal factors assigned in the metadata by NoveList librarians: character, illustration, pace, storyline, tone, and writing style. I'm going to choose ages 0 through 8. And for character, I want a quirky character And the tone, I would like some amusing stories. And then I'm going to click Find Titles. And here I'm going to click View All. So I've got 23 titles. Some of these, like Bink and Golly, are part of a series. And if for some reason we've already read one of these books, we can go to title Readalikes or author Readalikes and get other lists to work from. I can share this list with somebody. I can export it to CSV and get an Excel file list, or I can print it. Let's do Browse by Award Winners. So if there's something that you're looking for and you don't want to Google it because sometimes you don't know what you're going to get, we can choose award winners and let's look at the Coretta Scott King Awards list and John Steptoe Award for New Talent. And here's the list. So that can save a lot of time knowing that it's there. Something else off the menu that I really like are the grab and go book lists. These are pre-made lists of titles. They're for K through 8th grade. So I am actually going to sort by title to get an alphabetical list. And you can see we have all kinds of families, fiction for grades K through 2. And what I want to look at are these character education titles. So honesty, good judgment, kindness, perseverance, and it tells you what the grade levels are that are covered. And here's a list of titles. And if I want to, I can copy this persistent link, email it to myself if I want to come back to it another time, or I can share it with someone else. I'm going to go to Home and say a student came up and they had a Zoe and Sassafras book, but you didn't know that it was Zoe and Sassafras as a series. But we just want to look up Zoe. And look, here we have Zoe and Sassafras under series. And here at the bottom, it gives the series titles in order. So we've got Zoe and Sassafras, the first book, second book, and so on. Readalikes are here on the right-hand side. So if the student has gone through all the Zoe and Sassafras books, they can pull from this Readalike list on the right-hand side and get some other recommendations. Next thing I'm going to look for is African American voting rights. Maybe I'm partnering up with the social studies teacher and I want to do a book display. I'm going to choose 0 through 8 and refine my results. And we've got 6 titles that we can choose from. Okay, let's go to NoveList homepage and look at Keeping Up. So maybe you don't know much about titles in the fantasy genre. This is a great way to get acclimated to something that you're unfamiliar with. There are printables down here. I can look at older kids. speculative fiction with diverse characters. And this is actually 9 through 12 is the age range. And here I have a list of titles. And I didn't point out before, but there is an integration with Goodreads. So the stars or scores, ratings from Goodreads. So again, I can print this list, I can email it, I can save it, and I can change it to detailed so I can get some more information if I decide to print it. So last but not least, there is a series of newsletters that you can subscribe to from NoveList, and it's the Book Squad. So you can just Google EBSCO Book Squad emails, and typically it's the first link. So here it is, sign up to receive Book Squad emails, and then you can choose your type. So school, Kidlit, Kidlit Connection, etc. And these are all really great newsletters that you'll receive through email that give you better ideas on how to use NoveList, so they're really helpful. That is everything that I wanted to show you with NoveList today. If you need help, you can go to kyvl.org and click on the blue question mark in the upper right-hand corner. You can text us. You could submit a question, and when chat is online, you can send a chat message and get help read real time during the day. Thank you so much.